He didn't say next round.
No.
Right?
Well, that is what
No, this is a perfect. This is the right one, totally. You didn't say the Bradley.
No. You have to basically say next round, and then you have to wait for him and leave.
Oh, okay. I left too early.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is not funny enough, man.
Yeah, it looks like normal.
He can forget. You can forget Major Bradley.
Okay.
And then everybody.
Or
else
I
can
can say
shout.
Major Bradley before he does.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
what we did before, and I was looking for
I'll
that.
do that.
Okay, can we
Oh,
keep
oh,
going?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forget to say next round, right?
Yeah, you forget to say next
No,
round,
which
and
I
then
did.
he says, "Will you say next round or not?" And then.
I'm obliged to point out that Mr. Mukherjee, he lives in such isolation that his influence, good or bad, is extremely remote. Did a Englishman named Mr.
My line. Stick to yours.
Did an Englishman die riding a horse in the park?
Who? You mean Major Bradley? Yeah, he had a stroke while riding his horse in the park. He was brought to the hospital. Unfortunately, he died. Why do you ask?
Because that is the vision Mr. Mukherjee saw while picking up that button.
You mean that man told you his story and claimed he had some supernatural power? He appears to be a crook of the first order. He could have easily heard of Bradley's death during the past few years he stayed here. What is supernatural about that?
Next round.
Hey, that's good. That's
Okay,
good.
you're not supposed to do the next round.
You're going to go up, dude.
Oh yeah.
You're going to leave.
No, but I thought I
Leave.
have some fun.
Cut.
Wake up.
Okay, done. Okay, Piku and Abhishek, Urmi. Blue.
Like this comes to
Yeah. Okay, you're walking from there.
I'll fall down.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
do
do like this.
Start. Okay, you're facing up and down. Okay. So wait for him. So start from here. Your blocking is go up there, go up here, turn around. When he's in the center, you walk in. When you turn around, you see her. She's walking in, right? Then you ask her, "Where have you been?" Take your lines. Okay. Where have you been? Take your lines again in a more patronizing manner. Okay. And then he says, "Where have you been?" And he goes to your throat. And then you try to, take it out and say, you shout, right? Piku, piku. I'm getting hurt. And then, the Piku's diary scene. That's the blocking for that. So go and sit down. And you go sit down next to him.
We start?
Yeah, start.
Where have you been?
I went to the library and
I've been waiting for you for so long. Where have you been?
I went to the library and I missed
Where
my...
have you been?
Yeah, we need her for multiple shows, man. You can't just sit up for this.
She's running away from me.
It's coming on to me, man.
Why are you running away? You're supposed to be
You
here.
didn't even let her finish her lines. I've been in the library and I came to get you some sweets.
What else would you like to say about your experience?
It's been fun working with Natak, and it's certainly interesting and challenging to figure out. I mean, this is where whole our mechanical and workshop classes come into play, and we try to squeeze in things. And how would we construct something? How would we make something?
What is the biggest challenge in terms of what set you're building for this play?
Frankly speaking, the main challenge is designing the stage layout, because all the sets are already built. We are just reusing them. So the main challenge is how would we squeeze in all these items there? How would we do scene transitions? How would we do play transitions? Stage marking, that's another important thing.
So what is your challenge for in between play transitions?
We want to minimize scene changes, and we also want to minimize the time gap between between plays. So the audience wouldn't have a interruption or a break when they're watching this whole play. So we want to have a continuous, seamless transition between plays. So we want to do a scene change within less than a minute, and I'm pretty sure our sets and props team will.
Tell us about an interesting experience you have.
One of the interesting things that I learned, which is part of the design, is how do we make a staircase which is pretty stable, which can hold up to 400-600 pounds, and which is also simple to design rather than breaking our heads as to how would we give support, how would we give weight structure and all that. So we actually learned this time as to how would we cut the wood in angles, how would we give a circular staircase as compared to a straight symmetrical staircase. How would we balance the load? How would we distribute the center of gravity and let the load come to the ground rather than all be concentrated at one point? So all this was, we probably learned this in the past, but it's an interesting lesson to keep in mind in designing sets.
Great, thank you.
Okay. We're going to show Patel Babu's trailer now.
Yes. Well, yes or no? You have,
Yeah.
I believe you have some acting.
Okay, quiet in the sets.
Oh, so one moment, it's not ready yet.
Quiet. Wait. He has to say action. I'll say Patel Babu film star, and then you.
And don't move anybody. It makes a lot of sound, even when you do anything.
Shikanta, give me 1 second
Huh?
after he's
Yeah, it is going to be there.
doing something.
Okay.
Okay, ready to roll? Action.
Patel Babu film star. Can we take it again? Wait for me to say Patel Babu
Okay,
film
okay.
star. Stop making noises.
After
guys.
Patul
5 minutes set, ready to
Babu,
roll?
count. Okay, because I'm doing something. I'm freezing until she says.
Action.
Patel Babu film star.
Patel Babu.
Oh, come in, Nishikanta Babu. Sit down. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I met my youngest brother-in-law, Naresh, in Netaji Pharmacy. He's in the film department, in the production department. They are shooting for a film and they are looking for a part. Man, 50-ish, short, bald. It reminded me of you. So I asked him to come and contact you directly.
An offer to act in a film? For me? A 52-year-old man?
Well, yes or no? You have some acting experience, don't you?
Well, that is true. I really don't see why I should say no. But let us talk to your brother-in-law and find out the details.
Oh, sure. We will ask Norris to come.
Cut. Okay. So I'm going to say that. So now I'm going to tell you. Baren, he's finished his blocking. So what he has done is he's taken Patel Babu here. He's moved Patel Babu all the way here. He's moved Patel Babu all the way here, and he brings him back here for you. Okay. And then you will take your last line, and then you're going to start your lines. Okay. So there are two ways that you can do this, right? You can say it matter-of-factly and still make it sound funny, or you can have a twist to it. So let's try both ways. And Bobo, when he says noggin and noggin, start dancing. Okay? Okay? Naren, come fast. Scene is on. Okay, so we're going to start work on your blocking. So he's finished his blocking. What he's basically done is, while taking his lines, so he's taken Patel Babu here. He's moved Patel Babu all the way here, shown him to the bystanders. He's brought him here. He's taken him to Chanchal.